Hey guys, and welcome to Gwent, the Witcher card game. So yeah, I've heard of this game about last year, and I just didn't bother playing it because, like, I don't know, like after Card Fight Online, I just decided not to do any more card games because they delayed it for so long. Then they decided to cancel it, which really bummed me out. Which also made me stop watching Card Fight Vanguard, which is really sad, but I hope I could get into it once Vanguard Zero is released. That is, if it's free. Like a few days ago, I discovered that Artifact is not exactly free, so that bums me out. Despite the fact that Dota is free, like they could make Artifact a free game with in-game purchases, but that's another topic altogether. Let's get into it, shall we? So, nothing related to Gwent. What I want to talk about is Magic the Gathering. So I played that once a while ago, and it's not that relatively hard to play it, but I don't know, like the gameplay is kind of funny to me. Well, I don't even know what Gwent is about, what Gwent is about, or how we could play it as well, so I can't really judge from its appearance yet.
No clue why we took the long way round. Would have been quicker to go through the woods.
Folks say the forest's cursed.
Bah, blather.
There, packed.
Much obliged. Very kind of you.
Knights young. What say you we play some cards?
Aye, and hear another story.
No, not tonight.
Why not? With the fire, pipes, Gwent, we've got to have a tale. It's tradition now.
Ah, fine. So be it. Here's a story Geralt told me only after much prodding. It happened in these very woods, not far from Aldersburg. The Witcher was traversing the wood with his ever-loyal, occasionally blundering, companion in many adventures, the bard Dandelion. Road-weary, the two decided to pitch camp and brew up a soup. Geralt collected water for the kettle, while Dandelion wandered off in search of milk caps, chanterelles, and porcinis, without which their thin brew promised to offer very little flavor indeed. Suddenly, the troubadour heard a low, drawn-out rumble. For an instant he thought his empty belly was to blame. Yet the mysterious groan was quickly supplanted by a terrifying, piercing shriek. Dandelion's nerves were ruffled, to be sure. Yet his curiosity was piqued even more. So he set off in the sound's direction. A decision he would soon come to regret.
Interesting. So there's like a story mode card game, which is, wow. Never heard of it, but I like it. Let's go. What? Press and hold a sword icon to begin. Okay. Okay, this is pretty cool. I like playthrough games that tells a story, and also card games, but this is new. Welcome to Gwent. This is the battlefield. You will play your cards on the bottom half, and your opponent will play on the top half.
Amidst the trees, a wooden bridge came into view. At one end, a group of travelers. At the other, a monstrous horde.
Ah! Help! Save us! I beg you!
Why do I always find myself... hold on, I'll get help.
Dandelion pivoted on the spot, then froze in place.
Ah! Geralt! Geralt! Use that Witcher hearing of yours, damn it!
Power is a unit's fundamental value. The higher the power, the stronger the unit. Continue.
They'll devour us! Eat us alive! Run while you're able, and your legs will carry you!
No, stop! You'll never escape them, they're too fast!
And just who the ruddy hell are you? Some bloody expert on monsters?
I've learned a thing or two. Secondhand. We can't let on that we're afraid. Come on, everyone! Forward! Attack!
players alternate turns playing cards until they have both played all cards from their hands. Alright. You can view the cards in your hand before deciding which one to place on the battlefield. Yep. Dandelion, loyal friend. On round end, move this card from the graveyard to your deck. Okay.
For you, my friend, should have stayed in Sam. Make way! I'm coming!
Ha! And they say bards lack courage.
Some cards have active abilities which you can activate manually during your turn. At the moment you do not have any such cards, so all you can do after playing a card is end your turn. Okay.
A rotten rumor I've dispelled on countless occasions. Ah! Another one! Help! Somebody help me!
The player whose army has the most power points at the end of the round wins the round. In the event of a tie, both players receive a victory point. Play any card. What's this? Oh, yeah? Yeah? No? Oh no.
God have mercy on me.
Excellent! Now hold your position!
Can't attack. So this the layout reminds me of Hearthstone. Gameplay is kind of like Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! If a player doesn't wish to continue playing in the current round, they can pass their turn. Your opponent has just passed their turn.
There! In the underbrush! Another!
Ha! One look at us and it hides, tail between its legs. This beast has some sense.
Play your last card to win this round.
Don't give in now! I'm on my way! Ah!
We've got them outnumbered. We can do this. Slash! Strike! Kill!
The player whose army has the most power points at the end of the round wins the round, earning them a victory point. The first player to earn 2 victory points.
And so, with some remarkable aid from Dandelion, the hapless travelers escaped with their lives. Yet their victory proved as unexpected as it was fleeting.
Shh! Hear that? That frightened beast. It's returned. And it's not alone.
And it's not all alone. Okay. Destroyed cards and cards left in the battlefield at the end of the round are moved to the graveyard. Remember, some cards can bend these rules by returning to your hand from the battlefield. The player who wins a round will play first in the next round. Okay. Any card. Caravan Escort then.
I'll lead the way! Follow me! Charge!
Oh, there's 2 rows. Okay. Okay. What the hell is this? What? Screws on the side? Okay.
Let's show them what a little brute force can do! Ah!
Oh, shoot. I should... Never mind. Okay. He outnumbers us with cards, I think. What's in the back?
Yes! Right away!
I don't know what that does.
3. We can manage with odds like that.
Yeah, using the card advantage they gained from passing in the previous round.
Then again, perhaps not.
This is the end. Goodbye, cruel world. Curtain.
Your opponent won the round because they conserved cards in the previous round by not playing them. Sometimes it is worth losing a round in order to gain an advantage in the next round. Okay.
Resigned to his fate, Dandelion slumped to his knees to await the final, fatal blow. And yet, it did not come. For the monsters retreated as if stricken by a sudden terror. Dandelion spun round to identify the source of their fear, spotted his savior, and bellowed,
Geralt, finally! You even realize how long you kept me waiting?
Nowhere near as long as I've waited to hear you say thank you. Saved your skin how many times now? What would you say? Now step back and sheathe that blade before you hurt yourself.
I beg your pardon? Before you deigned to show up, I actually killed one of these beasts myself.
No witnesses, I take it?
Move it, folks! You strike from the left, you from the right, while I'm still needed here. At last, victory is within reach! Ah! Oh, another one! Help! Somebody help me!
Dude.
Famous die, you scoundrel! You rogue! Another monster! Another beast! Don't mind this. Ha! We won! We are victors! Do you see that? My selfless final assault turned the tide!
Yay! Okay. So, I've watched a few Thronebreaker gameplays from another YouTuber, Gassy Mexican. It's actually kind of similar to this. Even though this came first before Thronebreaker, but okay. Deploy melee. Destroy the okay, no.
The travelers, not in want of coin, rewarded their saviors generously, then offered yet more in exchange for another small favor.
Claim node. One base set kegs. Huh, okay. Each keg contains 5 cards. Kegs can be opened in the shop.
In their panicked flight from the monster swarm, they had abandoned a wagon heavy with valuables. They wished now to recover it and make haste out of the Moulderwood, with the Witcher as their armed escort, of course. Geralt was, at first, inclined to refuse. Yet Dandelion, upon hearing the promised sum, swiftly persuaded his friend to accept the contract. The Witcher would prove he was well worth the coins soon enough.
Well, he's I guess he's a coward, but he doesn't become a coward when it comes to money. Dandelion, I mean.